Welcome to another How to Use and Getting Familiar with Stable Secretary. In this video, we'll be online looking at settings in the Your List section, talking about very specifically the section Services and Prices. Now, as a starting note, this list is only editable and then usable in that it feeds to service records for our performance and professional subscription levels only, because it does directly relate to service records. So much like all these other custom lists, which we go through in a different video, it's very easy to add. The software will have a couple defaults in here, which you can edit, and you can change the name, change the price, give it a description. You can change the toggles here specifically. You can change these toggles just in the whole list. You can delete services. There are several sort of rules, but not necessarily rules, because you can, it's customizable, you can do what you want. So we have this list, and you can set things as billable, which will relate only to our professional level subscribers that have the invoicing ability, where you're going to put this price on an invoice and send it out to clients to have them pay their bills. General just means it shows up on the services list for service records or when you schedule a service event in the schedule. Schedulable means it shows up in that list for the schedule. And competition means it will show up in specifically the services list for adding service record by competition. Now, if it's not toggled here, it will not show up on that competition specific list. So what are a couple of the odd things? If you have, and I'm going to use Aquatred just because it's the top of my list. So you created Aquatred records yesterday, and they have this price, and they're already on that horse. Whether you have invoiced them or not, if you now, today, come in here and edit it, you can change its name, change its price, something. It does not change that service on that existing record, invoiced or not. If you delete the service, again, does not delete those service records that you created yesterday. Those records already exist, invoiced or not. You can, when you go to invoice a client or a horse or whatever, when you look at that list of charges for the account, you can edit the pricing and the things in there. Those edits, those deletions do affect the service record in real time on that horse's profile history. So just kind of keeping that in mind, if you delete something here, it doesn't delete it from existing records. If you change its name, if you change its price, that only makes those changes for records created in the future, not things already existing, already created, invoiced or not. Feel like that's kind of important to mention, because you might think, oh no, if I accidentally delete this, it's going to delete all those records. It doesn't. They're still there. You're fine. So you can see my list is kind of wild. I have all sorts of stuff in here. Just kind of general, giving someone a bath, cleaning tack, your coaching, leasing for shows, group lessons, kinds of lessons. Maybe you want to add, if your facility offers specific therapies or fitness regimens or something, like I have kinesiology tape on here. I think I've got massage in here. Yep, if you do a sports massage or something. General things, board, other things like setting an arena, washing blankets, maybe that's something you do on site. You can put whatever you want in here. Just remembering to use these toggles so that it shows up if you need to charge people for it, that it's billable. If you want to add it as scheduled events, that's on here. If it's something specific to horse showing, like I have this day lease for show on here, as specific to a show, maybe you want that in competitions. There's just, you could have this thing be huge. You can add as much as you want, edit it, use it how you need to. We explore these other custom lists in other videos, and then specifically resource groups down here is its own video. It is another one that is big and involved, much like services and prices.